Welcome back to Dreamin' Dragons. We've probably all had that cutting that we've taken or been gifted from an unintentionally unhelpful grower. Cracking cutting, but looks the same at both ends. No markings, no arrows. Which way's up? What goes in the ground? Does it matter? How do we tell? What is the meaning of life? Here's a cutting beautifully sculpted just for this occasion. Mwah! Both ends looking pretty similar. No markings to be seen. How are we going to tell which end goes in the ground? Today we're going to ignore cuts. If only one end has a cut, clearly that part's going down. But that's no fun and the video would only last 5 seconds. Let's look at landmarks. First, easiest and most convenient way is to compare it to the mother plant it's come from, if it's available. Compare the angle of the succulent-esque flesh of the plant, the ribs or wings, the margin of these, and the curvature between the areoles, those pesky spikes. The curvature usually differs one way to the other, typically having our spikes pointing towards the sky. Righto, mate, I was given the cutting. I don't have the mother plant accessible. What else can I use? As I just mentioned, check out the spikes. More often than not, the spikes are pointing towards the sky. Not necessarily always, some pop out sideways, but definitely a good starting point. Our best bet though, when it comes to working out which way goes up or down, requires 2 things: a bit of sunlight and 2 fingers. 2 tricks. Grab your cutting and hold it up to the sun and see what you can see. Our cutting has a main woody core, the cambium. And then this main woody core has much smaller cores that extend from the center out to the spikes. These smaller cores run out and away from the main central one, so essentially the line you see running from our spikes is the direction to the ground. Let's say your cutting's juiced up and you can't quite see the sun poking through. Run those 2 fingers side to side on the flesh between the spikes and the center of the cutting, and you should be able to feel a cheeky bulge, which is that smaller core. Follow its direction, again pointing towards the ground. Jackpot! Time for some disclaimers. Firstly, if you're giving away or selling cuttings, mark them. I whack an arrow down, some mark up, some draw soil on the cutting. Make it clear, save the future owner the hassle. Size doesn't matter. Don't assume the big end is necessarily the bottom. Some branches get wider as they get longer. Spoiler alert, planting upside down is a complete waste of time. Check out our video here for some proof. So really try and get it right and save yourself from wasting a year of patience. If after all of this you still can't tell which way goes up or down, keep your cutting in a cool shaded part of the house. You'll find in a month or so your pup should have pushed out a few cheeky roots and it will reveal the secret for you. Cha-ching! And finally, if you found this one interesting, take a squeeze through this one here too. Should hit the spot just like a dragon fruit on a warm summer's day. Oh baby.